I hope you have a good day and time today. So, Christy, I'll just welcome you and hand over the class.
Thank you, Sneha. Do you need to set up a translation with Devesh and Lolita?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need me to wait a minute then?
No, I think you can start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right.
Translation meditation is
Thank you.
available.
Thank you. Welcome everyone to Planetary Meditation. Very excited to see all of you here this morning. We do have a translation in Spanish with Devesh and Vietnamese with Lolita. So please, if you need access to that and you're having any trouble, let us know. So today, I'm going to share my screen and we'll get started. Full screen. All right, so just like Sneha said, we just had a 15-minute video, a newcomer introduction video. So if you're new to planetary meditation, or if you just enjoy seeing data, which I always enjoy every Saturday morning, please join us 15 minutes prior to the start of planetary meditation. And then we'll take 10 to 15 minutes to do a welcome, and then we'll follow with kirtan, which is chanting meditation, and we use Baba Nam Kevalam, followed by guided meditation, and then we'll have inspirational sharing and open conversation. And today we have Dada Maheshwarananda joining us, and he's going to talk about Shoka. And I think it's going to be it's always a pleasure to have him here. So I'm really looking forward to that. So here at Planetary Meditation, we are an inclusive community. We have people from all over the globe, and we also have many people at different levels of meditation, and they're all welcome. So we just ask everybody to be respectful of that and to use language that we all can understand. And I think this quote is very good to always remember. It is our duty to accelerate the speed of human progress. Your endless efforts to broaden and smoothen the path of human movement will render our present existence and your future history inestimable. Sri Sri Andrumurti. So again, I just want everybody to feel welcome because you all are very welcome and we're glad you're here this morning. And also just to always talk about our global community. So our PLT global community, which is our online platform. The link is member.planetaryleadershiptraining.com. And we have ongoing interactive activities going on every day. You also can join us there to find out about upcoming events. And we're just really hoping to keep growing the community. We're very excited. We have over 140 people within our community now. We just want to keep growing those numbers and definitely want to see more of you guys there interacting and sharing your thoughts, your ideas, and growing together and creating a better world. And speaking about a world, if you would take a few minutes and log into menti.com and use the code, or I believe Ashita posted the link in the chat. I would love to see where everybody is in the world today. Give everybody a minute or two. I know we have some people. I know Ashita's in from Brazil. We have people from Vietnam, California. I know we have people, well, besides me, there's another person from Hawaii. But I know we have a person from Mexico. There we go. We got some more dots. There we go. There's my dots. It's always good to see that. I always want to increase those dots. We have one member I know. We have a member from Australia. He's not here today, but a member from Australia. So it's great to see our brothers and sisters from all over the globe. Wonderful. I hope that wherever you are in the globe, I know it's different time. For me, it's 4:30 in the morning, and for some of you, it's far into the evening already. I hope you guys are gonna start a wonderful day or having a good day, and that you're looking forward to the kirtan that we're going to hear in a few minutes, and the guided meditation and the inspirational share. So thank you for being here. I'm going to stop share my screen, and with no further, we will start with some kirtan, so some Bhavanam Kevalam. So enjoy, and I'll see you after our share with Dada Mahesh Varananda. Sneha, are you ready?
Yes.
Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kevalam, 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 Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kevalam, 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 Baba Nam Kevalam. Now keep your eyes closed. Remember to sit straight and breathe through your nose. Let the mantra Bhavanam Kevalam continue in your mind as though you're listening to it. Feel that you are watching your thoughts and hearing the mantra and the music as it plays on in your mind. Then begin to feel that this mantra and the music is like a voice coming from within you, as though your inner self were singing to you. And feel that this music and the mantra is drawing your attention inward, is leading you to this inner place where the feeling of love comes from. You're connecting to that feeling of love within yourself, and as you come to that place where love is generated, notice how it has no limit, it has no boundary. You're in this place of limitless love. The mantra is continuing in your mind with the music. If your mind wanders at any moment, don't worry, that's quite natural. When you notice that, just bring your attention back to the mantra and the music. And we'll meditate in silence like this now. Just keep your eyes closed for a moment so you can notice how you feel. And then when you want, you can take a deep breath and open your eyes.
Namaskar. I would like to call Dada Maheshwarananda to give an inspirational talk.
I would like to share my screen.
Okay, Dada, I'll just make you a co-host so you can share your screen.
Still disabled.
Yes.
Still disabled.
Uh,
Oh, I got it. Namaskar. I'd like to talk today about shocha. It's the sixth principle of the Jama Niyamas. To maintain the cleanliness of one's body and the environment, as well as mental purity. This principle is described well in this very small book called The Guide to Human Conduct by Sri Sri Anandamurti. So the first part is keeping your environment, your home, your workplace neat and clean, because your environment affects you. When your home and your workplace are neat and clean, you feel better. Allow me to tell you a funny story. When I was 21, I worked for a year as a high school teacher in an alternative high school in southern Maine. And this private school, teacher run an alternative school, they gave me a small cabin in the woods, a bit smaller than this one, but similar, to live in. And one day I came home from school and I had a book that I wanted to read. Actually, the house was kind of dirty and messy. But I lay on the couch, I held the book right up in front of my face, and I told myself, I'm looking at the book, I can't see the house. I can't see that it's dirty and messy. I'm just focusing on the book. And that went on for 5 minutes. And I'm not focusing on the book at all. I'm focusing on denying that my house is all dirty and messy. Finally, totally frustrated, I throw down the book, get up, and for 1 hour, I clean everything. Then I went back to the couch, picked up the book again, and had a totally different experience. The book was the same, but the environment completely changed my state of mind, my state of consciousness. The second part of shocha is about your body. Amma says there's no problem to getting sweaty and dirty when you work. because all that sweat and dirt washes off when you take a shower. It washes off your clothes when you wash your clothes. We shouldn't avoid hard work. But after work, you want to shower, bathe, you want to put on clean clothes, because that affects your mind as well. The cleanliness of your body and your clothes. What happens on the inside of your body also affects your mind very much. So you want to eat a sentient plant-based diet because that will have a positive effect on your mind and your body. Baba says in one place that if you have a noble task that you are trying to achieve, you'll fail if you eat bad food, if you drink alcohol, if you take drugs. You need to keep your body, the internal side of your body, clean and pure with the food that you consume. Otherwise, you're trying to do something good and you keep having internal conflicts caused by an impure diet. The other part is trying to keep your mind pure. I think this is a little more challenging than keeping your body externally and internally clean. Impure things will affect your mind. So you should avoid impure things. Pornography, for example. Pornography tends to be very addicting because it stimulates the dopamine in your brain, the nerve cells. It's attractive. So you should, whereas physical work, the dirt and grime, the sweat of physical work will not affect you much. You can wash that off easily. It's harder to wipe out negative influences on your mind. Sex and violence are very attractive. Movie and television shows about sex and violence are the most popular ones. So be intentional about what you read, what you watch, and also the company you keep. Because the company you keep affects your mind as well. Many people find that when you start on the spiritual path, some old friends are not interested in that at all. Come on, let's go to the bar. It's Friday night. Let's party. that will not help you on your spiritual journey. New friends who like meditation, who like to be happy and have a good time without alcohol or drugs or any other substances. Those are the friends you want to keep. I have a friend, Didi, she works in Croatia. I asked her, what is your passion? What is the thing you most love to do? What do you really want to do? She says, immediately, she said, my passion is to share stories about God. She says, whenever I tell stories or hear stories about God from anyone, doesn't matter what their religion is, I get high. And that's what she's passionate about. That's what elevates her mind. That's what leads her towards mental purity. And of course, nature itself, what you see in the photograph. Nature is very healing, and it helps to keep our mind more peaceful and calm. This is a famous quote by the American scientist Benjamin Franklin. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I think it's true. It feels true for me. It's according to the principle of Shocha, that by keeping our environment clean, our body clean, our stomach, our internal body from what we consume pure, and keeping our thoughts pure, it's easier to feel the supreme consciousness. It's easier to experience the supreme consciousness, that divinity that is inside you and inside me and inside everything and everyone. The only reason we don't feel it all the time is because we're not following these principles of Jama and Niyama. And Shocha is important in that. So this is my little presentation about cleanliness. Thank you.
Thank you, Dada. That was fantastic. I really appreciate it, especially that first story. I could relate, and I think your message was very powerful and very welcome and very relevant. So thank you for joining us. What we're going to do next, you guys, is I'm going to share my screen and we're going to do a short breakout room to talk about what Dada just shared with us. So I will share my screen. We'll have 6 minutes. There'll be 1 room for English, 2 rooms for Vietnamese, and 1 room for Spanish. So for the Vietnamese, if you guys can split off into the 2 rooms, and if you have any trouble getting into the breakout rooms, please let us know. And what I want you to talk about is how established are you in the practice of Shoka, and how could you improve, especially based off of what Dada just shared with us. And in each group, if you guys could choose somebody that will come back to the main room and share just a quick minute summary about what you talked about. I think, Sneha, are you ready for the breakout rooms?
Yes. Okay, so the breakout rooms are open. In 40 seconds, everyone will be back in the room, Christy. Sorry, Krishna Prema.
Thank you. So we only had one Vietnamese room.
No, we had two Vietnamese. Yeah, oh yes.
I think everybody only went to the one.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'll just, okay, perfect. And one
Okay.
English and one
Yeah.
Spanish. Okay.
Yes, and yes, Subodh is in the big room of Vietnamese, so I think he can just maybe if he's the leader, he can just share the thoughts.
Is everyone back, Sneha?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Well, welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that group exercise. I would love to hear, I think we had 3 rooms, 1 English, 1 Vietnamese, and 1 Spanish. So can I have a volunteer maybe from the English room?
Phyllis, is all yours.
Phyllis, would you like to share with us? You have to unmute yourself.
It was really a fascinating group. Felt very privileged in there, and we basically talked about cleanliness in the shower and going over the one that I was talking about with the half bath. And then also we brought up about the mind, and I had to admit that that's where I probably need the most cleanliness to be done. So it was short but really sweet.
Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you for sharing. That's wonderful. Can I have somebody from the Vietnamese room, maybe Subodh? I don't think you're translating, so maybe you could share.
Yes, namaskar. In our team, we have one sister has a very good experience. Is that with the social network, she tried to block all the negative thinkings coming into her Facebook, and over time, her Facebook is cleaner, so it doesn't affect her mental. Her mind, because for as that I said that the effect on the mind is very strong, and it is very its duration is very long. And also we also have the one sister also said that the environment and the diet also affect very strongly. And one of us also has experienced that if you are in Dhruva Smriti, reciting mantra Bhavana Kevalam or mantra of lesson 1 in your breathe and breathe out, your mind always clean and clear and pure. These are the 3 points from our group. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you, Subodh. Thank you, everyone from the Vietnamese group. And from the Spanish group, Devesh wrote Namaskar. And the Spanish group, we talked about how violence and sex movies affect us. But many spiritual teachers need to live a very normal life full of addictions and negative things. All those experiences, or need to leave a very, full life of addictions and negative things. All those experiences are shown through movies and other medias and are part of the spiritual path of realization. Thank you, Devesh. Thank you for the Spanish room. All right, that was fantastic. Appreciate everyone sharing. And before we conclude, I just have a real quick share of my screen. Go to full screen. Okay. All right. So again, we really appreciate everyone being here, and we want to continue this conversation and continue seeing you guys all on our global platform. Again, it's a place for us all to continue talking, continue sharing, continue learning from each other. I know for me, every time I come and hearing Dada Maheshwarananda speak, I'm inspired, and I love to share that inspiration with others and see how other people saw it, because we all have a different perspective. And I know I had a conversation with a member recently, and we talked about we were talking about last week's kind of topic of the week, and it was great because we were kind of both going back and forth, sharing about different ways that we saw it a little bit different and how we could improve our practice in our life. And it was very helpful for me. I kind of brought something back kind of to my forward attention. And again, I gained that from the global community. So love to see more of you guys there and active. And then also tomorrow, we have a planetary workshop, and it's going to be about how do we obtain knowledge. It's going to be with Jesus Villa and Dada Rejananda. And I think it's going to be, I know it's going to be very relevant. It's going to be kind of on the subject of critical thinking, which we all can be challenged by, improve, especially in today's world with all the noise that's going on. And a lot of us are facing, the whole world's facing a lot of hardships right now. So I think if we could better understand how to take that information and figure out what is fact and how to obtain knowledge out of that, I think will be a great value to all of us. So I hope you'll join us tomorrow. We will also have the recordings on the community and on our YouTube channel platform. So if you can't make it, we'll make sure it's available. And also, all the people you see here, the Sneha, Ishita, Sabod, Devesh, our, even our guests, our teachers are all volunteers here at PLT. And we're so appreciative to them. And we want to eventually be able to support them a little too. So we did start a campaign for a donation campaign, and here is the link. So we just want to thank everyone for all the volunteer work they do. And I don't think we can't do this without everybody putting on all the effort and doing the translation and making everyone feel welcome. And Sneha does such a fantastic job every Saturday. So we really appreciate it. And we appreciate all of you. And on that note, I just hope to see all of you in the community. And I hope to see you tomorrow. And I look forward to seeing you next Saturday at Planetary Meditation. And before you leave, if you could please fill out the poll. It just really helps us evaluate what you guys need and what you're enjoying and what we could improve on, and make this even a better experience. And have a wonderful rest of your day or your evening. And goodbye. Namaskar.
I'll just give some seconds for the poll and let's close up the meeting after that.